our last week of holiday. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are the mighty Guru Yogurt and the magnificent Murgatroyd. Morning, Murgatroyd.
Good morning.
Now, one of the features of the place that we're in, Wroclaw, as the Murgatroyd has it, is these little gnome fellas. They're absolutely everywhere. You come across them everywhere, all over the place. Now, the story is, so far as I understand it, that these things started appearing in the city in 2005. And it's all a bit Banksy-like, it seems to me. But I'm sure they do really know who's putting them here. Anyway, it's become a bit of a theme for the town, and you see lots and lots and lots of people just walking around with their phones, photographing these little gnomes. In fact, the Murgatroyd has already done about a dozen. There are, I'm led to believe, something in the region of 800 of them in the city. And there is, in fact, in existence a map of their locations. And so people just sort of wander around the city photographing the gnomes all the time, seeing if they can get them all. But they are literally everywhere. Not everywhere, but you know, all over the place. Here's another one just now, look. There they are, they're about 12 inches high, and they're all doing different things. He looks like a litter collector. He's got a rubbish bin there. But yeah, fascinating little things. Here's another one, and another two, and in fact another three. What's his story? He's got a scroll of some kind. And he's making kebabs. There's some miniature ones here, look. So yeah, literally all over the place. Oh, that's quite clever, that one, look. That's a big dwarf. Oh, they're meant to be dwarves, aren't they? So this dwarf is like, oh, look at these little dwarfs here, you know. Anyway, we'll no doubt see plenty more on the way to the station. We've got about a 20-minute walk to the main train station in the city now, and we are booked onto the train to Warsaw at 8:55, I believe. So, as always, we have left ourselves a very comfortable margin. We're hopefully going to find a cafe open before long and sit down and have a coffee, and then just get on with the day ahead. And some more. We've just spotted this, and we thought we'd come and have a look. What's this for? It looks like a war thing. It's a quote from somebody, but I have no idea what that's about. Definitely a war thing though, innit? Don't you think, Mugs?
I'd say so, yeah.
I'd say so. Right, onwards. So these are not the dwarfs or gnomes, of course. We spotted this on the way to the apartment last evening. Kind of puzzled as to what it could all possibly mean. But we might find out here. Okay, so it says, this is by an artist called Chertsy Kalina. The idea of transition in the form of installation has been presented in Warsaw at the crossroad of such and such and such and such streets. A permanent form of this piece of work was displayed on December 13th, 2005 in Wroclaw, a city of special transitions. None the wiser. Where's the Murgatroyd going? Are we not going this way? I think we're going that way. The Murgatroyd will be consulting the map. Are we not going that way? Because I'm fairly sure we walked past those other ones over there yesterday. We are going that way, I thought so. I remember because we came down on the other side of the road yesterday. And here we are, there are more. Well, here we are then at the main railway station in Wrocław, and this is where we will be getting the train to Warsaw in about 35 minutes time, I think. It is noticeably cooler today. The forecast is for it to be getting a little bit cooler for the next few days, which is a great relief. It really has been baking hot. So we're comfortably ensconced at the train station. As I said, 35 minutes to wait. The Murgatroyd has gone off to get coffee. I did point out that there was a Starbucks over there, and she informed me that she had unilaterally imposed an international ban on Starbucks. I'll find out about that when she gets back. They've probably done something to upset her in the past. And here comes the Murgatroyd with coffees. Fantastic. I was getting a bit concerned. You were some while.
You would be.
Thank you, my love.
I stood in the queue in Costa for ages, and then the machine broke down. The coffee machine broke down.
Oh. So this is news to me. This trade embargo with Starbucks. What's that all about?
It's just overpriced and under-functioning.
Overpriced and under-functioning.
Yeah, I refuse to pay the prices that Starbucks charge.
Okay, so this is just like complete, total international trade embargo.
Unless there's no other option.
Right. Not that principled then.
Well, yes.
So it's more a case of avoid where possible.
Drink from anywhere if you had to.
Yeah, avoid where possible with Starbucks then. That seems to be the policy there. Well, now we know. There are 4 clocks on the towers here, and they all tell a different time. So, in the interests of not missing the train, we'll just ignore them and look at our own clock. It's what? It is 8:30, not according to any of these. Uh-huh.
Thinking we need to go and get our bags.
Yeah, not yet. So we're getting very close to Warsaw train station now. It's been a very pleasant journey. I've dozed off a little bit. I've done some editing. What have you done, Murgatroyd?
Lots of little bits and pieces.
Lots of little bits and pieces.
Really?
Should we have another screen kiss?
No.
I think we should.
You didn't mention that you got told off by the.
Oh, I got told off,
conduct.
yes. So I'd been down to the restaurant bar thing twice to get some beers, and came back and just carried on drinking them. And then very, very much on the last bottle of beer, I was informed that I wasn't actually allowed to drink beers in the train itself. I had to stay in the restaurant bit and drink the beers there. But the guy was actually laughing about it. It's just, on the one hand, Polish people are notoriously heavy drinkers, but on the other hand, they're really quite prudish about it. And you can't be drinking in the compartment, it turns out.
Might offend someone.
So it might offend somebody. Yeah, I'll tell you what offends me. Well,
Everything offends you.
I'm going to save that until we get off the fucking train here. Well, we're off the train. We are in Warsaw. We're going up an escalator with no steps. That's a travelator, is it not? Murgatroyd. Travelators are usually flat. I don't know what the name is for this. Somebody tell me. So, Warsaw Central Station. Let's get out of it. Well, here we are then, arriving in the middle of another fucking big, horrible city. What the frigging frig was going through the minds of the people who did this. And also I might mention there was a Hard Rock cafe in, where were we last?
Wroclaw.
Wrocław.
I don't remember
Wrocław.
seeing
There was a Hard Rock cafe there.
No, I don't think there was.
You know,
I
right.
never saw one.
Yeah, there absolutely was. And it's just male architecture showing off, isn't it, really? Honestly. This is the social force of capital, people. I'll have a great deal more to say about this when we get to Constitution Square, where some myths will get exploded. In the meantime, we're doing our usual thing when we get off the train, finding somewhere to sit quietly, have some refreshment, and work out what comes next.